So I choke on sun, and the days blur into one in the backs of my eyes. Only things I've never done. Sheets are swaying from an old clothesline, like a row of captured ghosts or old dead grass. There's never much, but we've made the most. Welcome
I'm starting to shake.
Ships are launching from my chest. Some have names, but most do not. If you find one, please.
No! Who's crying? Nobody's crying. Suck it up.
The scars from off my back, I don't need them anymore. You can throw them out. Keep them in your mason jars. I've come
Oh my god. Oh my god. Have you seen this? It's a face hugger. That is amazing.
Today is going to be perfect. You are perfect. I love you from the moon and back and for all eternity. This is it. Let's get married. See you at the altar, Stephen.
Completing my collection.
He got us weekend passes, our first kind of date after we get married, to go to Fan Expo.
Steve, you didn't happen to bring scissors or anything. This is one thing Sarah's notorious for, is her wrapping. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for completing my life. I don't even know what to say except I love you very much and I can't wait to see you.
Okay, let's do this.
You and me were always with each other. Before we knew the other was ever there. You and me, we belong together. Just like like a breath needs the air. I told you if you called I would come running, across the highs and lows and the in-between. You and me, we've got two minds, I think as one, and our hearts march to the same beat. They say everything, it happens for a reason. You can be flawed enough, but perfect for a person. Someone who will be there for you when you fall apart, guiding your direction when you're riding through the dark.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. What a wonderful day. Who could have asked for a more picture-perfect day? And what a delight it is to be able to come together as family, as friends, as honored guests, as we come to celebrate love and to celebrate in the marriage of Steve and Sarah. Who brings this woman to this man?
We do.
Thank you. Let us open with prayer. God, we come together this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Steve and Sarah. We give thanks for the opportunity in our lives to find and express love. And we ask for your blessings, guidance, and support to them as they embrace themselves in love, understanding, and with the promise of sharing their lives, hopes, and dreams together. May the light of your love and all those present today envelop them in peace, harmony, as they move through and forward as husband and wife. Amen. And please be seated. As family and friends of Steve and Sarah, you form a community of support that surrounds them. And each of you, by your presence here, is being called upon to uphold them in loving one another. Always stand between them, beside them, sorry. Stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and your support, not your judgment. We needed a little humor there. Encourage them when encouragement is needed, and listen to them when they ask for advice. This is how you can support them in their married life. So in the joy and spirit of affirmation on this day, I'd like to ask everyone present, do you offer your support to Steve and Sarah as they move forward as husband and wife? We are also aware today of those who are unable to be with us, those who are separated by distance, by poor health, or who have passed over ahead of us, but whose spirit remains with us because love will always be with us and to bless us on this special occasion. Marriage is a coming together of two lives and a celebration of the love of two people, but it is more. The love that you feel for one another is the flowering of a seed that your mothers planted in your hearts many years ago. When you were first born, you were a bundle of diapers and tears, and your mothers lost a great deal of sleep caring for you. Their love for you has brought them great happiness and great challenges, and their love did not diminish as they met those challenges. And that's the great lesson that you can bring into your marriage today. As you embrace one another in your love, so too do you embrace the families which have been brought together on this happy occasion. So as a token of your gratitude for your mothers, I would ask you to offer these symbols, these roses, to your mothers. Go together to each of the moms. And at this time, I'm going to call upon Aunt Teresa to come forward for a reading. Teresa will be reading from Robert Fulghum called The Union.
Thank you. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all of those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continue with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, dance partner, even teacher. For you have learned so much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you will say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you will say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
Love is a miraculous gift, and a wedding is a celebration of that magic. Every relationship has a story. Today, many people are turning to computer dating sites to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. Well, lucky for Sarah and Steve that they had M Harmony, M for Michelle, a mutual friend who had great success in introducing the couple through social media. So today we say thank you, Michelle. Look what you've done. Well done. And the joining of two hearts and creating a life of unity can be demonstrated in a wine ceremony that symbolizes your two lives being blended into one. So we're going to take a step over to the table for the wine ceremony. A little more than that, don't be.
Don't be chintzy.
Yeah, don't be chintzy. Yeah, yeah. You will see that one carafe contains red wine. It's representing the deep richness of love in their hearts and the robust energy which keeps their loving relationship going. The other carafe contains white wine. It's fermented in oak barrels. It represents the strength of a loving marriage and the lingering taste in their soul for the love that they feel for each other. They will combine some of the two wines into a common cup, creating a rosé, which is symbolic of their blending together through a committed relationship in marriage. Some of the white wine will remain in their individual carafe, as will the red wine. And it represents that each of them remain separate individuals as they create this union together here today. So Steve, would you pour some of your red wine in? That's good. And next, Sarah. This cup is a sign of your unity. And although you are two distinct persons, both representing an equal dignity of the other, you have chosen to unite your lives and to seek your happiness together. You drink from the same cup to be reminded that from this day forward, you will share all that is to come, encompassing all sorrows and joys, all hardships and triumphs, all of the experiences of life. So drink now, and may the cup of your lives be sweet and full to overflowing. May the robust energy, strength, and the rich love that you have for one another be with you always. We'll go back to the front. And next, Steve's mom, Jackie, is going to come forward with an Apache blessing.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be the shelter for each other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth for each other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often what brought you two together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight.
Thank you, Jackie. Well, just as you have demonstrated your commitment to each other, now there is even more promise of possibilities, expectations of joyful surprise, and the sharing of all new experiences with excitement that will bring you even closer together. The deep-seated trust and respect that you have for each other will only enhance your love and be the foundation for which your married life will be built. Yes, there will be challenges. Life isn't always perfect or fair, but it's not those challenges that define you, but the way with which you handle those challenges. Remember always this love that brought you together, your individual personality traits, your habits, the laughter and excitement that has gotten you to this place here. Always keep your lines of communication open with each other. Be that soft place to land for your partner when life throws its curveball at you. Be each other's best friend always. And remember, your families are always here for support in good times as well as bad. And Steve and Sarah have chosen to write their own vows, so we will allow Stephen to go first.
Sarah, wow. I stand before you here today as I join my life to yours. I promise to encourage your compassion. Because that's what makes you unique and wonderful. I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. I promise to nurture your dreams, because through them your soul shines. I promise to be faithful and supportive, and to always make our family's love and happiness my priority. I will be yours in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I promise to help shoulder our challenges, for there is nothing we cannot face if we stand together. I promise to be your partner in all things, not possessing you, but working with you as a part of the whole. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. You are my person, my best friend, my love and my life, my equal in all things.
Stephen, I stand before you here today as I join my life to yours. I promise to encourage your compassion because that's what makes you unique and admirable. I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. I promise to nurture your dreams because through them your soul shines. I promise to be faithful and supportive, to never ask more of you than I can give, and to always make our family's love and happiness my priority. I will be yours in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I promise to help shoulder our challenges, for there is nothing we cannot face if we stand together. I promise to be your partner in all things, not possessing you, but working with you as a part of the whole. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives might bring. I promise to cherish this relationship of equality, knowing that together we will build a life far more beautiful than either of us could ever imagined alone. You are my person, my best friend, my love, my life, my equal in all things. I love you.
Before we do the exchange of the rings, I'd like you to join your two hands, please, for another reading. For these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like none other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear and sadness fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will help to hold you together as one. These are the hands that will give you the strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. May I have the rings, please? The wedding ring is the outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two loyal hearts in endless love. And it is a seal of the vows that Steve and Sarah have made to one another. Bless these rings that they who give them and who wear them may forever live in peace, living together in unity, love, and happiness for the rest of their lives. Steve, place this on Sarah's finger and repeat after me.
I give you this ring as a symbol of the vows we have made this day. I pledge you my love and respect. My laughter and my tears.
With all that I am.
With all that I am, I honor you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of the vows we have made this day.
I pledge you my love.
I pledge you my love
And respect.
and my respect,
My laughter.
my laughter
And my tears.
and my tears.
With all that I am.
With all that I am,
I honor you.
I honor you.
Now, Steve and Sarah, by the vows you've exchanged and by the exchange of your rings, and according to all of the laws of Ontario and in front of all of these witnesses, I can pronounce you husband and wife. Yeah, you may kiss the bride. Get right in there. Okay, we're just going to step back to the table and sign the registry. It'll just take a moment. So, Steve and Sarah, may your home always be a place of happiness for all who enter in, a place where the old and the young are renewed in each other's company, a place for growing and a place for sharing, a place for music and a place for laughter, a place for compassion and a place for love. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we welcome for the first time as husband and wife, Steve and Sarah Zuper. How do you receive them?
There's a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
First, let's welcome the bride, the parents of the bride, Robin Downey and Jeff Waddell. Your hosts this evening and the parents of the groom, Stephen and Jackie Super. Your flower girls today, Oriel, Ananta, and Madison Dumont. Bringing in the wedding party, Kristen Toms and Jordan Mordak. Kat and Norm. Amanda Bureau and Stephen Mordak. And now the big moment. Everyone, please stand as we welcome our awesome twosome, the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Steve and Sarah Super. Now is the time, that very special part of every wedding, steeped in symbolism, the bridal waltz. This is the moment when the groom walks his bride to the dance floor and they begin a dance that will last the rest of their lives. Put your hands together, people. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know that everybody really wants the bride and groom to kiss. I enjoy watching them. Traditionally, people tap their glasses. Can we all just tap our glasses for 1 second? Let's see if it works. No, you can't do that. You can't. You can't do that. If you do that, they'll do it. So, there's no tapping of glasses. Again, that broken glass thing, we don't want to do that. No tapping of glasses. So there are 3 ways, because everybody has a different way of making brides and grooms kiss. The first way, real. If you want them to kiss, they are going to have, you have to come up and hula hoop. For as long as you hula hoop, they have to kiss. So while they're hula hooping, we're going to count. Here we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're a hula hooper like a the hula hoop over here for anybody who dares to try. If you don't dare to try, that's absolutely okay. We do have other ways to make them kiss. Because they are brand new and they don't know what they're doing, we decided that it would be really great for them to get some lessons. So what we're going to do is we're going to imitate the kiss. You have to come again to the dance floor right in front of them, and you have to show them how to kiss. We have somebody who's been wed for 3 weeks that they're still practicing a lot. And there's Dave right there. And Amanda's right there. They're going to demonstrate how you're going to make these kids kiss. Now remember, Stephen and Sarah, you have to imitate what they do. They're even coming out to the dance floor to do it. How wonderful is that? Yeah, baby, yeah. So the third way, because maybe somebody's a little bit shy to kiss in public, the third way is a very traditional way of making people kiss, and that's to sing a song, and you can do it in a group, you can do it as a duo, you can do it as a solo. So you need to sing a song with the words love in it. If the song doesn't have the words love in it, it doesn't work. Watch. They didn't kiss. Doesn't work. No. We'll just see if one will work with the words love in it. I took my love, I took it down. I climbed the mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hill. Till the landslide brought me down. So it works. Let us pray. For food in a world where many walk in hunger. For faith in a world where many walk in fear. For love that has brought us all together. And for the friends and family in a world where many walk alone. We give thanks. Bless this food. Amen.
If you are a cliffhanger ending, I'm the one that doesn't know anything. Like a magpie and a ring, I am always going to be looking right to you. Oh, you capture my attention, carefully listening, don't want to miss a thing. Keeping my eyes on you, got me on my toes. If I were to hide out on the sea, you'd be whispering from the westerlies. And any book you'll ever read, you'd be the line that sticks out to me.
They say our love won't pay the rent. Yes. Before it's earned, our money's all we spend. I guess that's all we don't have our heart. At least I'm sure of all the things we got. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. All right, we'll let you stop now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your undivided attention, please. I think by now everybody's got their desserts. Their bellies are full. Where I'm going to start is a little bit of a message for Stephen and Sarah. This is called Marriage Joins Two People in the Circle of Its Love. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friends, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential, made in the hearts of two people who love, which take a lifetime to fulfill. Thanks. So we have a few speeches tonight. The first, of course, we're going to call on the best man, Eli, to do his thing.
Hi there, how's it going this evening? My name's Steve. Also Steve, I guess, Eli. I'd just like to thank everyone for coming out. Thank you, yeah. I know those guys, obviously. I'd like to make a special thanks, though, to Jackie and Steve Zuper for giving us such a wonderful location to have. And for all the work that they put in the last few days, that everybody that was involved put in the last few days to kind of make this all come together. I'd like to say, you know, Steve's been a best friend of mine for a very, very long time. We've been through some pretty special moments together, and I'm just not going to talk about any of them. But thank you. Thank you very much. And, you know, congratulations to you. I'd also like to say to Sarah, you know, it's been an interesting couple of years. Got to know you a little bit. I think you're the right person for him. I think he needs you, and I hope you guys, you know, don't kill each other. Best of luck, and I don't think you have too much to worry about. Also, you know, you did a great job today. Everybody stayed together, and that was amazing. And I hope you guys have a wonderful life. And best of luck. Congratulations.
That's it.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to again toast the bride. Thank you very much for you know, taking Steve. I know sometimes he's a difficult man. Yeah. You look absolutely wonderful today. I got to see you first out of everybody, so I knew what everybody was in for. I also got to, you know, be the person that made sure that you were hidden in a closet so nobody saw you, so that you know, made sure Steve couldn't see you when you ran to the washroom, and you handled it all pretty well. And you know, I think that you guys have a great future together, and you just got to be in charge. You be in charge. You don't let him be in charge. Okay. So, thank you for the opportunity. Salut.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda, and most of you don't know me and wonder how I know the most beautiful bride I have ever seen. She definitely deserves more than a round of applause. Well, let's put this in perspective. I'm 27, And I've been friends with Sarah for 18 years. Now, I don't know what the fraction is for that, but it's a very long time.
2/3.
Okay, 2/3. Thank you, mathematician. Sarah, do you remember the day that we met? Because I don't. Because it really doesn't matter about the day that you came into my life. What matters is the memories that we made together, like me riding my secondhand bicycle in my spandex shorts. They were purple and pink and all wild, crazy colors. Or the day that we went to the exhibition and a goat jumped up on you and got poop on your pants. And it was funny for me, but it was awful for you, so I switched you pants and we had an amazing day. Or the day that you called me and you told me that you were engaged. I hadn't even met your fiance yet. But he came into my life a few weeks ago. And Lord help me, I had to stare at you through that whole ceremony, and the look that you gave her, the look of the love, that was what was making me cry the whole time. We fell in love with you, all of us. All of my other family, we all meshed in together into one big family. And Stephen, I just want to thank you for taking care of my girl, because if anyone could do it, it would be you. I love you both. And cheers to Stephen for not only, having an amazing bride, but looking pretty good himself.
So at this point in time, even though we would go on with speeches, I really like watching David Letterman. And David Letterman came up with the top 10 reasons why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen. I don't know the top 10 reasons, but they're somewhere out here. So number 10...
I'm number 10. She believed him when he told her he was the drummer for 9 Inch Nails.
Number 9.
He loves cats. She loves cats. They love cats.
This is cat. Number 8.
It was the easiest way to get Jackie's secret family recipes.
The number 7 reason why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen.
She needed 3 beautiful nieces.
The number 6 reason why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen.
Because Steve is the only man in the GTA that has not caught Blue Jays or Maple Leaf fever.
The number 5 reason why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen.
His dad can fix anything.
The number 4 reason.
Because he likes costume events as much as she does.
The number 3 reason why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen.
Steve and Jackie's bar fridge is always fully stocked with wine and beer.
The number 2 reason.
She thought it was a super idea.
And the number 1 reason why Sarah agreed to marry Stephen.
Because Sarah knows no one will ever love, adore, and care for, honor, and cherish her, more than Stephen will.
The top 10 reasons. I'd like now to call on Norm.
Hi, I'm Norman. I'm one of Steve's groom's guys today. Thanks, Jordan. I'm kind of a funny guy, so you might cry, but it hopefully will be from joy and not all the love stuff. Okay, well, anyway, good evening, everyone. Thanks for making it out today. I just wanted to start off by saying that I'm sorry. Jordan, Eli, and I were going to do one of those cool YouTube choreographed dances, but we thought all the guys would be mad when your girls come up and throw money at us and start trying to, for us, so we decided against it. It's been a long couple days getting ready for the wedding. We did about 50 man hours in the last 3 days, and those were all spent on Steve's hair. I've known Steve since he looked like Fred Durst. And then we became really good friends when he looked like Trent Reznor, and then we finally became best friends when he got rid of his nail polish. Steve, we've been there through the worst times and the best times, and I'm really humbled and honored that I was invited to be part of your wedding today. Sarah, you look really amazing, and I'm happy Steve has found his nerdy opposite. The fact that you have been able to put up with all the fanboy, electronic, obsessed, geeky movie-making moments shows me that you and Steve are the perfect fit together, because no one else would do that at all. To the bridesmaids, you guys have done such an amazing job, and it would not be possible without you. And really, the lights and the lanterns were kind of a waste, because you guys are lighting up the room tonight with your beauty. And so let's raise our glasses and toast to the beautiful bridesmaids and myself. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not allowed to cry. All right. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know us, my name's Kat. And I'm Kristen. And we just want to say a little special something about Sarah and Steven. I think they both look pretty hot tonight. What do you think? Sarah. Oh my God, I'm going to go right away. You are one of the most... Don't do it. You can do it. No, you can do it. I believe in you. Kind-hearted person I've ever known. When we met in high school, I was instantly smitten by you and your incredible MySpace page. And as soon as we had our first beer together, which quickly turned into about 10 beers each, we ate random French candy hearts, drunk in your bedroom at your parents' place when you had to go to work at 6 a.m. the next day. I knew that it was forever. So naturally, I was that skeptical, overprotective friend about partners that came around. But when Steven was brought into the picture, and actually, I mean picture, because they posted about 1,000 pictures on Facebook. Of you guys, when you're on your first date. I remember thinking, this guy, he might be a good one. As me and Kristen have been hanging out together, planning various things surrounded by thoughts of this wedding, of course we had our own crazy what? Stories. And gossip about the bride and groom. We laughed together, and we actually didn't know each other before we got united as bridesmaids. But one thing that we did realize when we got together was that we both loved Steven and Sarah for the exact same reason. From adoringly obsessive Facebook posts about Star Wars, especially around Halloween, when Sarah would dress up as the cutest Ewok I have ever seen, to endless photos of Cyrus, who's one of their cats, and also apparently an extraterrestrial. According to Instagram, I still don't understand that, but according to Instagram hashtags, and to the goofy and loving vibe that they give off when they're together. We both have expressed the fact that they're perfect together. Just last week, we were telling Sarah that we don't think there's another man on this earth who's as crazy about their partner as Steven is about Sarah. We love you guys so much. And we're so excited to see what the future brings.
That was lovely. And I don't know how I'm going to top that. Oh, okay. One thing I just wanted to say about my friendship with Sarah is sometimes we can go days, weeks, months, and once we went a couple years without seeing each other. And every time we do get back together, it's like no time has passed whatsoever, and everything just feels natural, and I never feel like I have to force a conversation with her. She's just so much herself around me, and I see that so much when she's with Steven. And I just wanted to say to Steven's groomsmen that I've known you guys for 24 hours, and I feel so welcomed by the three of you, and it just feels so natural, and you guys are so awesome, and it just makes me so happy that Steven has something with you guys the way that I have something with Sarah. And I'm so glad that you guys have been able to keep him sane, because Through keeping him sane, you keep her sane. Through keeping her sane, you keep us sane. So thank you for the sanity. So to the groomsmen. As a little sister, it was my duty to be a pest. To torment and ridicule my big brother, to make fun of him as often as I could. It was my job. Sometimes I might have pushed it a little too far, like screaming at Stephen to leave me alone just so I could hear Mom yell at him, especially when he wasn't even in the house. And other times my bothering him was a complete accident, like the flaming fireball of a marshmallow that flew off my stick and landed on his bare leg. Sorry, by the way. But in between the fighting and bickering, Stephen has given me an abundance of memories growing up that make me smile. To this day, Stephen, my favorite musical band is your high school band, Comfort in Distress. I would never let on, but I was your biggest fan. Sitting around the campfire in Algonquin while you guys played guitars and sang is by far one of my favorite memories. It was then that I truly felt proud to be your sister. And that feeling has only grown. Being my big brother, you were always there to help me out when I was in a jam. From saving me from the bat in the basement of House 4 when we were in grade 1 and 3, by running to get Dad to catch it, to pulling my car out of the swamp last year that made you gag from the dead deer smell. You helped me even when the situation was not the most pleasant. Always there for me, putting others first before yourself. Those are the qualities that we instilled from our parents. That family is the most important aspect of life. And you do anything for them. I am proud of who my brother has become. But I must say that the thing I am most grateful for is that my brother has found me the perfect sister. Sarah, I see how much joy you bring to Stephen. And I would like to officially welcome you to the family. A toast to family love.
To family love.
May it continue to grow stronger every day.
Didn't pull this from the internet because I don't know how to use the internet. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Waddell. I'm the proud father of bride Sarah. First, I would like to thank the Super family for hosting this special day at their beautiful residence. Both myself and Sarah's mom have come to know Stephen as a near-perfect soulmate to Sarah, a very dedicated and family-oriented young man. I can't mention Sarah without first mentioning her mother, honoring her mother, and my loving wife, Robin. Let me just say, Sarah is the caring young woman she is today, largely because of her her mom's commitment to bringing her up through the tough and awkward years of teenhood, and to the best of her ability to make sure she didn't have to experience the hardships her mom did in her youth. Let me say, Robin keeps me honest, and Sarah is my conscience. When I speak without thinking and say something silly or hurtful, she just looks at me and nods her head sideways. And I feel like a child that's just learned another lesson in life. But the most important lesson taken this long for me to learn is family must always come first. So when your boss or superior asks you to stay to make the quota for Monday morning and says, "What did you have to do anyway?" I just look at them and reply, "Actually, I'm taking my daughter fishing." God bless. And it's all. Thank you.
Awesome. I'd like at this time to call our hosts of the evening that have given us this absolutely gorgeous property, have spent the entire summer slaving over flowers and grass and fields, and yeah, Stephen and Jackie Super.
Good evening, everybody. It's working?
Yep.
Okay.
Test, test.
Test. Test, test. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Is that better? I guess my job as supposedly was to be the official welcomer of Sarah into our family, but I see that my daughter has already taken that job away from me. So I'm really here with nothing to do.
First time this week!
And it's kind of nice not to have anything to do.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, Sarah, once again, welcome to our family. It is, although it seems kind of crazy because you've been part of our family for several years now anyways. So this is merely a formality. It doesn't really change anything because you're still my daughter. Okay? And as far as the rest of you go, well, we have our side of the family and we have Sarah's side of the family. And, well, I'm sorry. Sometimes.
We're the crazy ones, by the way.
No way.
There we are. So at any rate, everybody have a good time tonight and party on. And my wife is going to say something.
Of course I have to say something. Haha.
She's going to...
last word.
She's going to correct me.
No, I'm not.
She needs a stepladder.
Can everybody see me?
You asked.
Can I stand on your shoulders? Okay.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We are honored to stand here and congratulate our son and his new bride on their wedding day. Stephen.
Oh, I've heard it like that before.
No, it's usually Stephen.
We are so very proud of you. It has been such a joy to watch you grow up. And I know that you are going to make a wonderful husband. Sarah. Sarah. It is with love and joy that we welcome you into this family of ours. I knew the two of you were a perfect fit even before you did. We are proud to call you our daughter-in-law and so glad that you chose our son to marry. When I look at the two of you, I see the love that is between you. a love that is built to last a lifetime. Stephen, take Sarah's hand. Place your hand on top of hers. Remember this moment and cherish it, because it's the last time you'll ever have the upper hand. Let's raise our glasses in honor of this bride and groom. Here's to Stephen and Sarah. Let your love endure beyond the last sunset.
To Stephen and Sarah!
Now let's party!
Almost.
Almost. Oh, she's got to say something.
Women always
Let's
have to
party
get the
out.
last word.
Yeah, we'll party in a few minutes. We've heard from, lots of people. I think right now we're going to call on our very honored couple to come up and say a few words. Stephen and Sarah.
First off, I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight. With every face that we see here tonight, we feel more and more blessed, and could not feel more full or happier than right now, right here tonight. We're so overwhelmed by the love and support as all of you, whether family or friends, have come here today and shown us just how loved we really are. We would like to take a moment to thank my parents, my mother Robin and my father Jeff, for raising me with such strong morals, always showing me constant love, compassion in everything that I do. These admirable qualities have molded me into the woman I am today. I anticipate the day I get to pass along these qualities to my children, because they've both always made me feel so loved. Thank you so much. I love you both. And a tremendous thank you to Jackie and Steve, my new mother and father-in-law. I love you both so much. I don't know where we'd be without your love and influence in our lives. The Super family has been so warm and welcoming to me from the very beginning, and I'm so grateful to be joining into a loving, dedicated family who really have their priorities sorted out, and that's family. For your generosity, support, and all the help you've given selflessly leading up to this day, thank you for all you've done. A thank you doesn't seem to be enough. So sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Where's Tiffany? Tiffany, I am so lucky to have gained a sister today, someone so beautiful on the inside and out. Kind, patient, and smart, I have always felt so warmly invited into your beautiful family of 3 incredible and beautiful nieces who I love entirely with my whole heart. I'm so overjoyed to be their aunt and can't wait to watch them grow and be that cool Aunt Sarah that takes them to concerts. To my handsome, and this is the first time I get to say it, my handsome husband, Stephen. You are my best friend and simply my favorite person ever. We met 5 years ago, and since then, you've provided me with so much hope and joy. I've fallen in love with your compassionate heart, your devotion, your honesty, and your love for your family. And your kookiness doesn't hurt either. I'm truly blessed to wake up next to you every day, and I'm excited to not only grow old with you, but also grow with you as a person. To my comrade in adventure, I am so excited for the unknown because the best is yet to come. I love you. To my bridesmaids, you ladies look so stunning today. Like, drop dead gorgeous. I have some really attractive friends. Can I get a round of applause for these beautiful ladies? Because I mean, these girls have been here day in, day out the last few days, just working their asses off. They've helped so much with the assembling of the tent, with the table settings. You know, they even worked later when I was in my hotel last night. You know, see, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, true friendship. I love you guys. Thank you all for standing by my side and sharing this monumental day with me. You're all my rocks, and I couldn't have done today without all of you. Thank you for helping make this day possible. I love you, ladies. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm doing a wah, wah, wah. Aunt T. Where are you, Aunt T? I'm right here. Aunt T, there, you're still there. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and thank you for emceeing our wedding today. We can't begin to thank you for all your hard work and for perfecting this monumental day with us. You've done a tremendous job. We love you.
Thank you.
I couldn't have thought if anyone could do a better job.
Aunt T!
Yeah. You're simply badass. Aunt T. Never Teresa from this day forward. Never. Dave. 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 Stephen and I just met you for the first time 3 weeks ago. And over the past few days, you and Amanda have drove 20 hours to be here with us today, and have devoted so much time and generosity in helping us with the last details of our wedding preparations. We can't begin to explain how helpful you've been. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Trish, where? Hello? Oh, we're good. We're good. Where's Trish? Trish.
Right over there. Over here.
I'm losing it. Oh!
She's hiding.
Trish, this beautiful woman up here has made me and my girlfriends look fabulous. Spent the morning doing our hair. We can't thank you enough. We look great thanks to you.
Go Trish!
And we hope everyone here is having as good of a time as we are. Thank you so much for all attending our special day. We love you all. And I hope you have a good night.
So I guess my speech is kind of the same but different. A little manlier, with more crying.
More crying?
That was a surprise, I'll just put it out there. So on behalf of my new wife and I, we'd like to thank you all for coming here today and sharing our special day with us. There are times when it's good to be surrounded by people who are important to you. And for us, this is one of those occasions. Thank you to those who traveled from near, like next door, to very far, like Manitoba, New Jersey, Dryden. And we hope that you're enjoying today every bit as much as we are. And we'd like to thank you for your kind wishes and support. Robin and Jeff, just wanted to thank the two of you for being so welcoming of me into the family. Thank you for bringing up such a beautiful and caring woman into this world. I promise you I'll take good care of her and do everything she tells me to. I am a man, I can change if I have to. I'd like to thank all that have helped to put this day together for us. Barbecue Feast, right there, they're still here, good, for catering such a delicious meal.
Yeah.
Randy and Richard.
R&R.
Oh, yes, the rest and relaxation.
They're kicking around. They're working hard.
For helping us help our guests. Without you, Sarah would have been out there cleaning the dishes herself. Not that I would force that, but that's just because that's who she is and how thoughtful she is. Jen and Laura, Our bartenders, I want to thank them for serving the bottles of liquid courage to keep our dance floor rocking. All the chaos, dancing, and other shenanigans are all because of you.
Yeah! And tip your bartender.
Tip the bartender. Want to thank Flashpoint Productions for coming out and providing the grooves, because without you, we would all look very strange doing the Macarena or the twist.
Such as now.
Such as now. Want to thank Brightside Films and Heavenly Day Photography for helping us capture this very special day into timeless memories we can share with our future family. And thank you to Aunt Julie and Uncle John for scrambling together last minute to help us with the guest book photos. It sounded a lot more simple in our heads, but definitely couldn't have done it without you. To my groomsmen, guys, you look great. Who'd have thought they would have actually cleaned up so well?
I shaved my beard.
Well, looking good is the only thing you had to do today. Which is a good thing. You had no time to do anything else, as it took years to perfect that handsomeness. Isn't that right, Jordan?
No.
By the way, Jordan, even though I'm in a suit, I may still tackle you. That never gets old to me.
Give him a few more drinks.
But seriously, you guys are my closest friends, and I couldn't dream of today without all of you by my side. You guys have stuck by my side through thick and thin, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for any one of you.
We're the ones who made you cry.
Norm, why did we not bring the iMac for Sexy Mac 2?
It makes it sound like a bad thing. What's sexy?
We will never have such a great setup like this again, and unless you want me to bring the Mac for your wedding.
Yeah, what?
Oh, sorry, Ashley.
Steve, now, ladies and gentlemen, here's someone who I love just as dearly as my wife. His hugs and kisses and pillow talk. Oh, wait, that part was for Sarah. Steve. You've been such a dear friend. Even when you grab me by my neck and slam my head into the ground. We've had many sleepless and delirious drives. Remember the guardrail that looked like a soft pillow? You are my oldest and closest friend, and I know you'll have my back as I jump onto yours. And continue to hold this friendship for years to come. Ladies, you look absolutely wonderful today. And you're all Sarah's friends, so I don't really know what to say there. But seriously, I've gotten to know the three of you, some over the years and some over the past few weeks. And I see a little of Sarah in each of you. There's a reason why she chose you three to stand with her. And I love that you are all part of not only Sarah's day, but my day. Thank you all for helping us and sharing this day with us. Dad. Oh, boy.
Just get the whole box.
Nothing was ever not possible. I've learned so much from you, and if you didn't know, we learned together. You've molded me into the man I am today, and I'm so proud of you for that. You've shown me how to put love and devotion into everything I do. And that family is truly the most important aspect of life. As well as make sure I buy two of everything, because one is really never enough. Mom, your caring nature has molded the softer side of me. And without that, I would have never won over Sarah's heart. You've shown me how to be compassionate, hospitable, and loving, not only to win over Sarah, but to keep the close friends that I still have standing beside me. Mom and Dad, we can only begin to express our gratefulness and forever thank you for everything you two have done today. Have you ever seen this place look so great?
Never.
Ever. You two have been so hospitable for allowing us to completely take over your property and for what has to be possibly the biggest party we've ever thrown. This day meant so much to us, and you two have done everything in your power and beyond to ensure that today was perfect as we envisioned, including randomly taking down a tree to make our table slabs for the centerpieces, and completely transforming your yard into such an incredible garden of flowers. Today would not have been possible at all if it weren't for you two. I am so lucky to have such wonderful and caring parents. I'd love to toast you. Cheers to you. And now Sarah. Wow, you look stunning.
Later.
Okay. I am so very happy that I found this special lady who shares the same hopes and dreams of a future together. I really couldn't see myself with such a better fit. I want to thank you for saying yes and for marrying me. And this wedding, wow, Sarah, like, you had a vision and you brought it to life. Your creative side is one thing I love about you, and it has shone through yet again. You handcrafted darn near everything here, and it all looks fabulous. I would like if we could give Sarah a round of applause for all of our work. That worked! So through all this, I learned something important as a new husband, what I cannot do and what I cannot say. And here are some of the vows I was required to leave out. I promise to tell you when the next Star Wars trailer has come out. It didn't fit. I promise to bring out the Dobby when you are sad.
Dobby loves the sound.
I promise to hold your hair out of your face when you've had too much to drink. And I promise to pick you up when you fall in the mosh pit.
And vice versa.
Again, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you.
Take this slow, sweet walk with you. You're letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, someone handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows, dancing on the beach. I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me. Don't miss a chance to put each other first. say I do. Picture of so sweet, oh, yet to be. You take my hand, say, Daddy, come see. Then you know what it feels like. You won't believe what it feels like. And you know what it felt like when she handed you to me. She handed you to me.
The bride and her daddy. All right. Keep your hands going for the mother of the groom. Steve and Jackie.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time, don't look too fast. Troubles will come, they will pass. You'll find a woman, oh, yeah. You'll find love. Don't forget that there is a someone. When you say, when we
parents. All right, let's party.
Loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too. There's nothing that, there ain't nothing that I need.
Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you.
Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Take me home. Daddy, I'm coming
I followed you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark.